No more games, no more BS, no more low blows, no more running. You can't run from the ruler. You can't run from the destroyer. You can't run from the bringer of war. You can't run from Oba Femi. It needs to happen. This needs to end. And I will be the one to put an end to it. You make it happen.
Paul Heyman's plan for Raw in Dallas was the most sophisticated psychological move in the entire Lesnar-Femi build. 5 police officers. A restraining order. Oba Femi framed as an obsessive, unstable stalker who gave up a guaranteed world title shot just to chase Brock Lesnar. Lesnar positioned as the calm, law-abiding professional simply protecting himself through legal channels, designed to make Femi look small, unhinged, out of control. And it completely fell apart. Because Femi walked to the ring, heard the explanation, and destroyed all 5 officers in front of Brock Lesnar on live television. Threw them around the ring like they were nothing. Lesnar watched from the ramp and smiled. Then, Adam Pearce told Femi backstage that the police and the restraining order were both entirely fake, Heyman's invention. The result was not Femi looking like a criminal. The result was Femi looking like a man who cannot be stopped by the entire legal system of the state of Texas. Heyman tried to use the law as a weapon. The law lost in under 3 minutes. Heyman had the microphone for 3 minutes before Femi appeared. He introduced the Dallas Police Department, explained they were there because of Oba Femi, whom he called obsessed, a big Nigerian dummy, an ex-girlfriend chasing Brock Lesnar. He pointed out that Femi turned down a guaranteed world title shot at SummerSlam just to fight Lesnar a 3rd time. Proof, Heyman said, of obsession. Then he said something that did not get enough attention. He admitted Lesnar is also obsessed with Femi. During hunting trips, during training, Brock couldn't stop talking about him. These two could bring something Dallas is used to: violence, then the restraining order obtained from a Dallas judge through his father's personal connection. One for Heyman against Femi. One for Brock against Femi. This beast is a law-abiding citizen. Lesnar looked visibly uncomfortable with the legal cover. That discomfort was its own tell. He did not want the restraining order. He wanted the fight.
A restraining order on Oba Femi!
Femi's music hit. He strutted down the ramp. The 5 officers rushed into the ring to form a barrier. Femi stepped through them. He stood in the ring, looked at Heyman, and gave him the floor, asking what the situation was. Heyman told him he was violating a court order and instructed the cops to do their jobs. Lesnar and Heyman slid out. The officers tried to remove Femi. Here is what happened. Femi threw the first officer across the ring, launched the second into the ropes, sent a third crashing to the canvas. 2 more came simultaneously. He handled both. All 5 were down within 90 seconds. Lesnar stood on the ramp the entire time. Not with fear, not with anger, with a smile. The Dallas crowd was on their feet, not quite booing, not quite cheering, just reacting to something they could not fully process. Femi grabbed the mic, looked at Lesnar on the ramp, and said 6 words: "You used to run the place. Now you just run away."
You used to run this place. Now all you do is run away.
Brock Lesnar smiled. He stood on the ramp while 5 police officers were thrown around the ring by Oba Femi, and he smiled. Not the smile of a man relieved that the legal system is protecting him. The smile of a man who just saw exactly what he needed to see 2 weeks before the most violent match of both their careers. If Heyman's plan was about making Femi look small and uncontrolled, Lesnar's smile confirms he never bought into that framing. Lesnar did not want Femi to look obsessive. Lesnar wanted to know whether Femi had the violence to back up everything he has been saying. 5 officers in under 3 minutes was the answer. Lesnar smiled because Oba Femi proved, in front of Dallas, that he is not just playing a monster character, he actually is one. He actually destroys whatever is placed in front of him without hesitation. The Hell in a Cell is 2 weeks away. Lesnar will be locked inside it with him. The smile was Lesnar acknowledging that the fight he has been promised is real. Later in the show, Oba Femi found Raw General Manager Adam Pearce backstage, and Pearce told him something that reframes the entire opening segment. The restraining order was not real. The police were not operating under any actual court order. Heyman had constructed a theatrical legal performance, props, officers, legal language, designed to put Femi in an impossible position on live television. Femi's response to the reveal was exactly what you would expect from him. That means they're scared. And then, if they think what I did a few weeks ago was bad, wait until they see what I do inside Hell in a Cell. He did not seem surprised. He did not seem angered by the deception. He seemed clarified. Heyman's fakery told him everything he needed to know about where Lesnar's confidence actually sits 2 weeks from SummerSlam. A man who is genuinely confident in his ability to defeat his opponent inside a steel cage does not need a fake restraining order and a squad of actors in police uniforms. He just shows up. Heyman showed up with a legal document and 5 officers. That is not confidence. That is a man trying to build a psychological edge for a client who is not sure he has one without it.
The championships are not going anywhere. I'll take that when I want it.
After clearing the officers, Femi grabbed the microphone. And what he said in those few seconds was more effective than almost anything either man has said in this entire rivalry. He addressed Lesnar directly. He said, "You used to run the place. Now you just run away." 6 words. That is the entire summary of what Heyman's plan did to the night. Brock Lesnar opened Raw with 5 police officers and a restraining order. He ended the segment standing on the ramp watching from a safe distance. He ran away. Heyman ran away with him. And Femi stood in the ring. 5 officers who could not remove him scattered around him and pointed out exactly what everyone watching had already noticed. He then made the argument for why he turned down the title shot at SummerSlam to fight Lesnar instead. He said Lesnar would have found a way to ruin that opportunity anyway. He would have attacked before the match. He would have interfered. He would have made the title match impossible to win cleanly. And Femi said the only way to ensure Lesnar cannot interfere in any future championship pursuit is to finish this rivalry first, inside the cage, where there is no way in or out except through the door. That logic is airtight. Femi is not being irrational by choosing Lesnar over the title. He is eliminating a variable that would follow him everywhere if he did not. Here is the reading nobody is saying clearly. Heyman did not expect the restraining order to stop Femi. He has been in this business for 30 years. He knew Femi would break the injunction the moment he heard his music. He knew Femi would destroy whoever was put in his way. He built the entire segment around that knowledge. Because what Heyman actually wanted was a video package. He wanted cameras to capture Oba Femi 2 weeks before the biggest match of his career, destroying law enforcement officers on live television. That is not footage of a focused, grounded challenger. That is footage of a man operating without limits. Heyman will spend the next 2 weeks pointing to it and saying, "This is who you are putting inside Hell in a Cell." A man who destroyed 5 police officers because nothing could stop him. The restraining order was not a legal move. It was a content production strategy. Heyman manufactured the most damaging possible footage of Femi and got WWE to broadcast it to the world. Femi emerging as dominant does not mean Heyman failed. It might mean everything went exactly as planned. 2 weeks from SummerSlam, Paul Heyman brought 5 police officers and a fake restraining order to Raw in Dallas. Oba Femi destroyed all 5 officers. Brock Lesnar smiled. Adam Pearce confirmed it was all invented. And Femi said if they thought what he did previously was bad, wait until they see what he does inside the cage. The Hell in a Cell is the only structure where Lesnar has never been beaten. Femi is the only man in this era who has beaten Lesnar anywhere. Both of those facts are going into Minneapolis on August 1st. The cage is going up, and neither man can run from the other once the door is shut. Subscribe to Alpha War Room. Turn on notifications. SummerSlam is in 2 weeks. This one matters. See you in the next one.